June is finally here, kicking off the summer with a lot of fun, exciting things to do. I feel as though I need to go to someone's barbecue.
So you're secret partners?
We're not secret partners.
Jesus Christ.
Quiet Place Day 1 looks really cool. I can't tell you how many times I've actually seen the trailer. I actually remember seeing the very first Quiet Place film a while back. There was this guy that I knew who used to live here in Charlotte. He left, went to Miami, got in trouble, and all of a sudden one day I ran into him. At that time, he didn't have anywhere to stay, and he was kind of in between places. So I actually let him stay at my place for a week. During that time, I actually got a chance to see the very first film, and he showed me how you can actually take the phone and cast it to the TV. We had this TV out in the living room, and this was actually like the first time I've actually watched a film where I'm not really seeing much dialogue from the actors and actresses, but the reason is because of the creatures itself. I remember when they actually came out with the sequel, and at that time my sister and I, we went to the movie theater that's within Monroe. We saw the movie, did a review outside, and the thing that we got from watching that sequel is that it actually ended on a cliffhanger. At that time I thought to myself, maybe they may come out for part 3, but Hollywood actually had plans to do a prequel, and so here we are today with the prequel getting ready to come out June 27th. This prequel, I hope that it has some sort of backstory as to how the creatures came into existence, because we see the creatures within the first 2 films, but we don't know like what triggered everything, like how the city came into desolation, how the people were kind of consumed by the creatures. You know, we don't really know that much about it, but hopefully they will have some kind of backstory with that.
Probably dead. I don't know how high up this goes, but I don't trust anybody. You should be careful.
July seems like it's going to be one of the most anticipated months because the film Twisters comes out. Now I know like Hollywood, they've been trying to come out with a sequel to Twisters for a very long time. They've had different kind of scripts, and I know they've been kind of on and off with it, but now we actually get the sequel. Now we actually get to see what has happened with the events after Twisters. And this film actually has one of the top actors in this movie, Glenn Powell. He's actually a rising up and coming star, and I believe that if this film does well at the box office, he's going to be one of the reasons why. One last thing that I'm interested in for the month of July is a film called Fly to the Moon. Apple has actually produced this film, and it stars Scarlett Johansson and Channing Tatum. It's a film about astronauts and how they're preparing to go to the moon. Of course, it's no Apollo 13, but I figure with the 2 leads, it's actually a film that might be worth checking out.
Justin?
Who's he?
You're a juicy part.
60 missions in Korea.
I flew 52 missions in Korea.
I flew 52 missions in Korea. How's that?
What?
One thing I can say is that even though I've lived in Florida a couple of times, I've never actually been to the Kennedy Space Center. That being said, I know that August is getting ready to come up. I don't know exactly what kind of theme that I'm going to do for the month of August. I'm actually kind of hush-hush on it. All I got to say is that since summertime is here, go ahead and have fun, do your thing, see as many movies as possible. And until that time, I will see you guys once again. You guys take it easy.